Welcome to R.A.U.F's YouTube channel in a series of questions and answers with Mr. Ebrahim Dawood.
Denial is one of the biggest hurdles to overcome with substance abuse. Generally, people in addiction will deny that they have a problem. And they will make all kinds of excuses until or unless they get into problems with the law or with the family or with illness, and then the stories start to come out. So denial is one of the biggest hurdles to overcome. Well, there's different types of denial. The first one is that I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. It's not me. I don't have a drug problem. Flatly denying that I have a problem. The second one is when you would shift the blame. Yes, I do have a problem, but I'm taking it because my dad never used to care for me, because I was the black sheep of the family, because nobody, I wasn't a very bright kid, or because, I've had a breakup in my marriage, or because I was very ill, or because of, you'll always want to blame it. We always want to shift the blame. The next one is when you tend to minimize it. It's, I have a problem, but it's not serious. You tend to minimize that you have a problem, and you tend to always say, but you know what, it's not serious. I've got it under control. It's not as serious as you are making it to be. And generally people, when they would join a rehab program, and it happens to us quite often, when they come in initially into the program, they will tell you, but I am not as bad as all these other people sitting here in this group, only to find out that the problem that they have, if not equal, could be worse than the other people that are sitting with them in the group therapy. So denial is one of the most difficult hurdles. You'll find that addiction recovery is not possible in the denial. I would say 50% of your recovery is denial. If there's denial, there's no recovery. And of course, when you are in denial, you are not seeing the seriousness of the problem because you don't fully accept that you have a problem. Or you believe that you're doing it for some other reason. Or you would say, I have a problem, but it's not serious. Now, as long as denial is, you have a problem with denial, your recovery becomes almost impossible. So the first thing to overcome is accept that, yes, I have a problem. And also be honest. In addiction, they lie to themselves. So they need to be honest that, you know what, I have a problem. So as long as there's denial, there's no recovery. And from our experience, we've seen that denial, they would come here and they would say, but I told you I have a problem. I have a drug problem. Yes, denial. Saying it is one thing, but believing it is something else. We would say, I have a problem. But I'm telling you, I've got a problem. I'm not in denial. But then in reality, you are not believing that you have a problem. You're only saying that you have a problem. It just lip service. So when you come here and we say that now that you have a problem, sort your life out. The real form of denial is when the real way of getting out of denial is fully accepting from the bottom of your heart that you have a problem. And to get out of, or to get to that level, it will take like 3 to 6 months of solid counseling before you finally accept that, you know what, I have a serious problem. And then acceptance comes into play, where you start to accept that now my problem is serious. And we find people coming out of denial and the shock and the trauma that they go through when they look at all the damages that they've done. And now they've got to claw their way back into society to function like normal people.
Please share the information on this video with family and friends and ask any questions regarding substance abuse and drug addiction in the comment section. Please follow us on all our social media platforms, which can be found in the description with all our contact information.
Can't you see I'm drunk?